Good day, I'm Stephen McHugh, and this is your JIS news for Monday, February 26. In a further move to boost the police's crime-fighting capacity, government has broken ground to construct a new station in Port Antonio, Portland, to improve the working conditions of security personnel in the parish. The new building will replace the existing 150-year-old structure on Harbor Street. $268 million is being spent to construct the 16,000 square feet building with funding support from the National Housing Trust.
We want to thank the Honorable Prime Minister for this initiative where he charged the NHT to use some of their funds to treat with not only building the housing scheme, but building a community. And they will use up out of that 268, $50 million in the upcoming financial year and the rest for the next financial year, because the build-out time won't be completed in one financial year.
The police station will include an administrative block, guard room, registry office, and space for the Criminal Investigative Branch. The policemen and women stationed there will also benefit from modern bathrooms, dining room, holding and bunk areas, and officers' quarters. In related news, the Security Minister officially opened a new dormitory at Harmon Barracks in St. Andrew last Thursday. It's one of 4 being delivered there, and the prefabricated building was donated by China Harbor Engineering Company, while Astrom Building Systems installed and outfitted it for use as new barracks at Mobile Reserve. National Security Minister Robert Montego says the addition of these buildings will help accommodate plans to increase the training capacity at Harmon Barracks to reach 250 recruits in each training batch.
So this is in furtherance of the ministry's program to employ an additional 3,000 police officers. By increasing the capacity at the Harmon Barracks training wing to 250 trainees, we will be able to do 500 per year, because we do 2 batches per year.
The Security Minister also announced that a new multipurpose building at Harmon Barracks, which is already in use, should be completed within another week or so. In the meantime, Acting Commissioner of Police Clifford Blake underscored the importance of improving the working conditions for security personnel.
If you do not have a comfortable workforce, you will not get productivity.
80 National Housing Trust (NHT) beneficiaries have received keys to their new homes. They are among 150 persons to now take up residence at the estuary in Friendship, St. James. The keys were delivered on Friday by Prime Minister Andrew Holness, who indicated that the NHT was on track to issue 8,000 mortgages for the 2017-2018 financial year.
The highest it has done in many decades. So you can see that the government is being very effective in using an institution like the NHT to create housing solutions for the people.
The estuary is offering over 1,400 expandable 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom detached homes at a cost of $4.4 million per unit. The $7 billion development is providing houses to low-income earners. Prime Minister Holness assured the residents that repairs would be undertaken on the roadway leading to their community.
There are plans already in place for the road to be repaired, and it should happen in short order.
Government will be moving to produce titles for 20,000 parcels of land over the next 36 months. Minister without portfolio in the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation, Darrell Vaz, made the disclosure recently.
And that starts in the 2018-2019 financial year. Once Cabinet has approved, then of course I'll be at liberty to go into more detail in terms of how we are going to achieve this.
Minister Vaz says he will also be taking a submission to Cabinet in the next 2 weeks for improving efficiency in the land titling process. In the meantime, the Land Administration and Management Program, LAMP, has received equipment valued at $85,000 to further modernize and improve its operational efficiency. The equipment was donated by the Korean International Agency and the Government of the Republic of Korea. The portfolio minister says the items, which include computers and printers, are critical to LAMP's cadastral mapping work and the distribution of titles to more landowners across the country. And finally, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs will continue to advocate strongly for the attainment of the country's development goals as it implements Jamaica's foreign policy. That message was delivered by Governor General Sir Patrick Allen as he addressed members of the Diplomatic Corps at the annual cocktail reception and dinner hosted in their honor at King's House on Friday. The Governor General says Jamaica attaches high importance to its bilateral and multilateral ties with various countries and international organizations and will continue to maintain an active voice in the relevant international fora.
For it is only through partnership that we can aspire to effectively attain our socio-economic and developmental goals. Diplomatic relations and diplomats retain their value only in a world that strives for stability, development, and civilized leadership.
Similar sentiments were expressed by a number of the country's diplomatic partners at the reception.
As Botswana, we enjoy collaboration with Jamaica. Not only are you a middle-income country, but we also enjoy common membership of the Commonwealth. We are also members of the ACP group, and we have a common interest in working out modalities for how we should cooperate in our trade relations with the EU.
We are at the beginning of our cooperation, and I see many possibilities of development of these relations.
And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Stephen McHugh. Thanks for watching.